damn it. You know, earlier this morning I uploaded this video, came back to check it to see what people were saying on it. Well, the comments are disabled. Go in there to the, the video manager thing, can't freaking turn them on. I mean, you upload something that these guys don't like, and they'll just disable your comments, to mess with you or whatever. All I can do now is try to redo it and see if I can get a video to upload where they'll allow comments, since since every little freaking vestige of freedom is gone, at this point. Anyway, I wanted to point out here, now Chris Matthews here on the sewer pump, MSNBC, he's got on Connecticut Governor Malloy. They're all mad now, and he's calling out YouTube truthers who do not accept this Sandy Hook story as it's told by the media. And by the way, as government has now formed legislation, in the form of, we got to ban these assault rifles because of what happened at Sandy Hook. Well, they wonder why people question what they say. I mean, the whole rest of the story stinks. See, Chris Matthews here and Malloy, they try to say that people are out there saying that it never happened. I don't necessarily say that, and I know some people are saying that. What I'm saying is that your story stinks to high heaven. Every aspect of it stinks. I don't know if little kids were killed or not. They may have been, for all I know. But one thing's for sure is this whole thing centers around assault weapons, high-capacity magazines. Well, there was never one inside that school, according to your own network there, Chris Matthews. Here, let me just roll some of this interview here.
Welcome back to Harbor. While the world has viewed last December's massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School as an unspeakable tragedy, some gun rights dead-enders have seen it more as an inconvenient truth, an event that could and has prompted calls for new gun laws. Enter the online conspiracy theorists, who claim the massacre never happened, and it's all a government plot to take away guns. Well, the New Yorker magazine this month described...
How could anybody think any differently? Oh, people are online saying this is just a plot to take away, for government to take away weapons. What the hell else are we supposed to think? Really? You claim that the school was shot up by this Bushmaster, AR-15, 223. Your own media, your own network there, Chris, admits it was not in there. It was in the car, which also had curious, circumstances surrounding it. I mean, there's a car out in the parking lot. It's got bullet holes and stuff in it, rusty bullet holes. On the same day, an hour after this thing was supposed to happen, they show pictures of the car. It's got bullet holes all in it. What the hell is up with that? Did somebody kill this kid, in his car and plant him in there in the school? I don't know. What the hell are we supposed to think? What are we supposed to think? You're saying this was shot up by an AR-15. The coroner there in Connecticut, he says that everybody who was killed in there was killed with this AR-15 rifle, a high-power 223 rifle. And now the story, which CNBC admits MSNBC admits itself, is that 2 pistols were found. Well, then they say 4 pistols. And we're supposed to, and if we question any of this, you're just lunatics. You're crazy. I'm sorry.
This way. A loose coalition of online conspiracy theorists claim that the massacre never happened.
Never happened.
Been staged. Conspiracy theorists as well as
You
journalists
can't get your story straight. You can't.
With so many requests for birth certificates and burial locations, the clerk is now working with state representatives to draft a bill that will limit the public's access to vital records. With me now.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, people have been asking to show any proof of this thing happened. So now what the government has to do is they got to get a bill to stop people from asking. That's the solution. Come on, clown-ass YouTube. Videos won't play anymore. Oh, yeah, now the video's frozen up.
All the truth up there. Connecticut Governor Daniel Malloy, and you were so powerful in your feelings about this and your thoughts about it. What is it that springs it out of our country's culture that people won't even accept reality?
They won't accept reality.
You know, I've looked at some of those. There's a lot of videos up, a lot of folks. I mean, they're really sick. I mean, honestly, these are not well people. And
asking questions.
So anyone who ascribes to that theory really is advertising that they shouldn't be trusted for any reason. And,
no, we shouldn't be trusted for any reason. Did you see that little sneaky? We shouldn't be trusted. What about you liars? MSNBC Governor Malloy. Well, you should be trusted. You can't even get a story straight. Not with even in any common sense that anybody would believe.
Stuff, and you can go on YouTube and you can scroll through those and you can look at some of the art. It's interesting, but it's kind of like going to the fun house when I was a kid at Playland.
It's just the kooky land.
It's not reality.
It's the kooky land. It's just not reality, you know. Yeah, whatever. What are we supposed to think? What the hell are we supposed to think? You're getting legislation against AR-15, you know, rifles and all this stuff. None was used there. Media admitted it. Now, if you're still saying that you don't trust this story, you're just crazy and an insolent peasant or whatever. You know, sooner or later, you're going to realize that the people are just not going to put up with this shit. And you say that, you know, oh, these people, I dare you to have me on any of your shows, Matthew. Governor Malloy, you want to call me out? Have me on any national news will debate for 10 minutes. You won't do it. You wouldn't dare do it because you know that tear you up in 2 minutes. For fuck's sake. I mean, unreal, you know. The AR-15, which was found in the car. Oh, well, don't worry about all that. Still just be scared and don't do anything. We're coming to legislate away what's left of your friggin' rights. No, don't say nothing or else you're just crazy. We're not going to stand up for it. Well, we're not going to stand for it. We're not going to put up with it. I don't care how much you stomp your feet there. It's MSNBC, you little clowns.